Hello, my name is TOCCL, but you can call me Tio, and I've actually been uploading to this channel consistently for over a year now. I know it says 12 months in the title, but that date actually passed 1 month and 4 days ago, as my first video actually got uploaded to this channel the 12th of July. And things kinda came in the way, yada yada yada, excuses, but enough of that. Here are 12 things I've learned in a year of doing YouTube. 1. Editing. So starting off, I already knew some basics of editing as I had used iMovie before, but that didn't quite cut it when it came to a lot of things, so I had to move on to something else, and starting off with Adobe Premiere, I learned quite a bit of things. If you go back to my first 80 videos or so, you can clearly see that I had no idea what I was doing. Most of my videos back then was actually 30 minutes to 1 hour long and even longer, because I didn't know how to cut things together and paste things so that it didn't get too boring while at the same time didn't take too long of a time without losing the red thread that's supposed to be in videos for you to follow and have fun while watching them. While as now, I feel like I have a little bit more control on that. I have still a lot to improve on, but it's better now than it was before, and differences are like night and day. 2. Making thumbnails. Now this is something I'm having a lot of fun with, and I'm constantly learning, and I'm constantly wanting to learn more, as I always feel like I could have done something better, or this could be different. So over the past year of going from thumbnails looking like this to this, really shows the progress and leaves a huge feeling of satisfaction. 3. Talking to the camera. This took a while for me, and I still have days where I feel like I don't do well on camera. I can't speak in front of a camera. I can speak to the camera or the audience behind the camera. But this one does take a lot of time for many people, and some days can always be better than others. And also, look straight into the camera. Don't look at the screen on the side just to look at yourself, you know? Because you're talking to an audience, and you look at the audience by looking into the camera, so look into the camera, speak with the audience, don't be a self-centered whatever it is. Or you might not be more egotistical and it's easier to talk to yourself looking at a person rather than right into the camera, but it's something to get over, it's a step to, well, get over. 4. Being patient. I personally didn't really need YouTube for this because I've always been somewhat of a patient person, but I've seen a lot of people starting out with way too high expectations for their first videos, just to get let down by things not blowing up. Even if you make incredible videos, the chances of you getting thousands of views and subscribers on the first couple of uploads are slim to none. But with great quality content and consistency, you still have to be patient. And sometimes even that doesn't happen, so. 5. Don't obsess over numbers. This is something you should know jumping into it, and I already knew that jumping into it. But if you follow it too closely and obsess over the numbers being too low, or you see low numbers and get down about that, that's really not healthy, and it can drive you both insane and depressed and what have you. And also if you have a good period where you have incredibly good numbers, and then you go over to a lower period with less good numbers, it's easy to start doubting what you're doing, even though most things that happens on this platform is pure freaking luck. 6. Don't compare yourself to anyone but yourself. It's very easy comparing yourself to other people, but you really shouldn't do that, because you are you and no one else is. You make the best out of what you have, rather than trying to be someone else, you know? That's easy for the guy who reminds everyone of Jacksepticeye to say, isn't it? Well, I didn't really try to sound like Jacksepticeye when it came to the outro and the intro, but it just happened, and it fit as, well, the theme of the channel is, well, it's Vikings, and I think of them as someone who, well, shouts and are a little bit loud and so on. And also, my energy when it comes to being, well, energetic is very loud. At times. In moderation, sometimes. And I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. But as much of a good advice this would be for a YouTuber, this should apply to anyone in any situation. When you get to the mindset of, yeah, I don't care if people like me for me or not, or if they don't like me for me or not, things get so much easier. Believe me, trust me on this. I've been living with people around me like this for years upon years, and when I finally came to the realization of being themselves rather than being what everyone else wanted them to be, That feeling, you know? They had that feeling, I had that feeling, everyone had that feeling. Except for the haters, you know? But fuck them, fuck them! Fuck the haters! Dab on the haters! Dab! However you do that. I don't know. My hair also keeps falling down while filming, so if it just goes like this throughout the video, don't mind it. I'm just fixing it up. 7. Keeping a schedule, while also trying to have a social life, work and do whatever else while you're still uploading pretty much every day. It may be a little bit of a challenge sometimes. But if what you're doing makes you feel better than you previously have been feeling before, while still not being bad for you, I'd say, why not keep at it? Haha, you said at it. 8. Plan ahead. If you don't plan ahead and have a busy schedule, you will often find yourself in a pickle, either doing a last resort type of thing, or not being completely happy with the results of what you were doing, or just having less sleep than you would want. 9. Vary your content. If you make a lot of videos, or you spend a lot of time making certain types of videos, or doing anything for any amount of time, no matter what it is, you can often find yourself becoming complacent with what you're doing, or unhappy even. So I really think it's important that you do new things, or make new videos to prevent that from happening. 10. People that do/doesn't support you. Often while doing YouTube, people around you might not be entirely on board with what you're doing, or simply just doesn't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it. But that's where the internet comes in handy. If you have subscribers, you have supporters. Even if you don't have many, you still have a couple of subscribers, and those people do support you. So even if you don't have many subscribers, or many views, or even 0 views, which we all have been on, people still decided to subscribe for a reason. That reason is either you, what you're doing, or a combination of both. Be proud of what you have, or take a step back and look at what you have, and look at what could be better. How could I do better? As we all start out somewhere, and none of us are talented at first. We need experience to get better at whatever it is. 11. It's therapeutic. For me, this very much is the case because I've been struggling with my own demons for a very long time. And starting off this channel and uploading to it regularly has been the first time in forever that I've been able to fend with those demons and feel something else but misery for a long ass freaking time. 12. I don't ever think you would regret starting. What else can I say? It's been great. All of it. The learning experience, getting to know people, having a schedule, failing, growing, commenters, subscribers, viewers, thumbnails, sleepless nights, editing for hours upon hours on end. It's all been the reason I keep doing it, and thank you guys so much for being here with me, watching the progress, watching me progress, and in general just being a very positive force in my life. You guys are incredible, and thank you so much for that. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna leave it, so thanks for 1 year, and here's to another one if we manage to make it that far without the earth exploding, imploding, or whatnot. Or atomic war, as that's a subject on our tongues. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, as it would help tremendously. And as a real Viking would say, chums! And until next time, for so long. And here comes the bloopers. Hey Loxal, my name is TOCCL, but you can call me Tio, and welcome to... Varför säger jag welcome? Hey Loxal, my name is TOCCL, but you can call me Tio, and I've actually been uploading to this channel consistently for over a year now. There we go. Say that? Is that hard? Yes, apparently. There's something that's in there that wants to get out. It doesn't get out. I don't know why. Stop! Stop harassing me. Ah! And stop whatever is in here. Could you fucking get out? Hmm? It's no guarantee. Guarantee. It's a guarantee. Guarantee. It's a yes. Can we get some color up in here? There we go. I want to see the screen! See the screen! Oh my god, it's been 29 minutes already. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. How am I gonna finish? 7 more points, I can't math. While also trying to have a social life, work, and do whatever else while you're still uploading pretty much every day, may sometimes be, may what happened. It may be a little bit of a challenge sometimes, difficulty sometimes, challenge sometimes, difficulty sometimes.